What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Downs with Mr. Dugas. Today, I'm going to just take a quick look ahead to the Philadelphia Eagles matchup, the key matchups, and just what I think of both teams as the Philadelphia Eagles will take on the winless Detroit Lions this Sunday in Detroit. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your bar. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm going to have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. First taking a look at the Detroit Lions, yo, we all know they 0-7. Right now, they're currently the only winless team in the league. This and that, blah blah blah. We know all that. We know Dan Campbell, their new head coach, in the off season, or at his hiring presser or whatever, was talking about biting kneecaps and stuff like that. We all know former Philadelphia Eagle running back coach Deuce Staley is over there on the coaching staff. We know all that. Offensive line, they got some young linemen led by their first round rookie Penei Sewell. They got quarterback Jared Goff, who we've had some success against in the past, but under the last coaching staff, of course, when he was with the Rams. But they got Jared Goff. Nice two-headed running back situation with DeAndre Swift, who is a very explosive running back, and Jamal Williams, who's a solid running back. Really good, nice tight end, and T.J. Hawkinson. Got some really very, very young, unproven wide receivers. Their wide receiving core is a little unproven at this point, as you figure they'll probably address that in the years to come. And defensively, they got a lot of young pieces over there as well. They got the first round pick from last year, Jeff Okudah, is out, for the whole season. Um, Obviously, they're a team that have a lot of holes on their roster, especially in the wide receiving core and defensively as a whole. But I'm gonna say this: they play hard. Like, this is a team that absolutely plays really, really hard. They're 0-7, but they should have beaten the Baltimore Ravens at home. They had a real shot to beat the Minnesota Vikings on the road. And they played the Rams, who are one of the best teams in the league, very tough. Now, I know they had two fake punts and an onside kick and all that to help them, be more competitive in that game. But nevertheless, they was competitive considering the fact that both rosters are so far apart from each other. Then you're looking at the Philadelphia Eagles right now. It's a mess, man. My Eagles is a mess. There's talk, is Jalen Hurts even the right guy to be the quarterback? Joe Flacco gets traded. Gardner Minshew is not a backup. Some people out here calling for Gardner Minshew. I like Hurts personally. I just feel like he should have a more solid run game and more time to grow. But I know how this organization is right now, and if he don't show consistency soon, he may not be the quarterback next season. Offensive line is usually good, though the tackles got whipped last week in Oakland against Las Vegas, against that pass rush. Miles Sanders, who we hardly used this season, used him a little bit against the Raiders, had a little success, and then he has an ankle injury. He's placed on IR, so we don't have him at running back, so we're going to probably go in there with a very, very limited running game next week. Though Dallas got to show some nice signs as a tight end. I like his prospects going forward if they could learn how to get him the ball more. And defensively, I mean, it's terrible. I think the scheme is absolutely awful. I think we got good defensive linemen. I think we got good players in the secondary. Now, the linebackers are absolutely awful. But the scheme that this defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, is running is absolutely terrible. Like, it's just, we're going to play 10 yards off of somebody and give you 9 yards every play because we scared. Though we got decent corners, we scared of letting balls get thrown over our head. It's a mess right now. And our head coach is using flower analogies for grown men playing football, which does not flower and football just does not go together. But looking at this matchup, man, the keys to this for the Eagles is is get after Jared Goff, man. One thing about him, he has a nice arm, throws some pretty nice balls, but the thing with him is like this is the game that you would think Jonathan Gannon would bring blitz packages because the Detroit Lions don't have a really good wide receiver core. Eagles corners should be able to match up with the Detroit Lions wide receivers in some one-on-one situations. So this is the again. Then Jared Goff is not the most mobile quarterback neither. So you would think this would be the game that Jonathan Gannon would send pressure after Jared Goff. Instead of laying back, go attack him. So for the Eagles, is defensively is pressuring Jared Goff, going at him, send blitzes, like blitz the linebacker. They don't do anything else good, so just blitz them. like you know, and then offensively for the Eagles, you would think we won't have much of a running game without Miles Sanders this week. Kenny Gainwell's a nice player, but he's more of like a receiving running back at this point of his career. For me, the wide receivers got to get going also. Just like the Lions don't really have much depth at wide receiver right now. They don't have much depth in the secondary. So guys like Devontae Smith, Jalen Reagor, Quez Watkins, Dallas Goedert, like the passing game has to be on point this week. Um, we expect we're not gonna run much, but Jalen Hurts got to be accurate. Like that's the key. Jalen Hurts has to be accurate. I feel like these receivers are going to get open. Jalen Hurts has to be consistently accurate in this football game. So for the Eagles, defensively is pressuring Jared Goff, and offensively is Jalen Hurts accuracy because I feel like we're going to have opportunities to make plays throwing the football. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. I know the Lions are an 0-7 football team. I feel like the Eagles have a real chance to lose this game. So this got to be the week that they figure it out and get it together, moving forward to a softer part of their schedule coming up in the second half, as opposed to the first half. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content from my other three teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.